So you want to dominate the fuck out of 2023 and change your life? Well, you basically need to do two things. You need to get more knowledge and you need to get more action, but you need more of the right knowledge and more of the right action. In this video, I'm going to explain to you how you can get both of those things. But first, you need to understand one thing. The world you currently live in is designed to steal your attention and focus. Two things that are absolutely crucial to making progress in anything you do. So if you're always feeling overwhelmed, if you're always feeling anxious, if you don't know what you want to do in life, it's likely because the world is pulling you left, right, up, down, north, east. It's pulling you everywhere because it's designed to steal your attention and focus. Now, if you want to counteract that, all you have to do is spend more time alone, in silence, with nothing, no phone, no book. Just spend time alone in silence, essentially meditating. If you do 10 minutes of meditation a day, I guarantee you will start to learn more about yourself. You'll be more mindful. You will start to figure out what you want to do in life, and you'll feel less anxious and overwhelmed. Now that you understand that the world is designed to steal your focus and attention and how you can counteract it, if you want to change your life and dominate 2023, you need to know where you're looking to go, okay? You need to know what direction to head in. So you need to set your long-term direction for the year. And that essentially means you need to set goals. Now, which goals you set, you could set this goal, you could set that goal. What goal you set is completely up to you. However, you do need to set a goal in 3 areas. You need to make a financial goal, so whether that's income, whether that's a certain amount in the bank or a certain amount in a portfolio. You then need to make a physical goal, so whether that's to lose X amount of fat, gain X amount of muscle, or hit a PB in the gym. And then you need to set a purpose related goal. This is essentially a goal that involves you building something bigger that is hopefully related to your life mission or your purpose, which if you don't know what that is right now, follow a natural curiosity, go deep into its world and start building something in it. You will either find that you want to keep going deeper or that it's not for you and you will repeat the process. Finding your purpose or your life's mission is a long process, okay? It's not going to happen overnight. So just follow your curiosities for now. Now, the reason you need to set a goal in these 3 areas is that if you look after your finances, you look after your purpose, and you look after your physical self, you're going to look after every other area of your life, including relationships, mental health. You're going to watch it ripple into every area of your life positively. Now look, basically everybody sets a goal, but very few people actually achieve their goals. Well, why is that? It's essentially because they're setting their goals wrong. If you want to achieve your goal, you need to set it in a very particular way for a very particular reason. Now, when you're setting your goal, you need to make sure that it's big, that it's specific, and that it has a deadline. Why? It's because when you're setting a goal, you're setting a long-term direction, okay? But with a long-term direction, to get there, you need short-term directions to take every day. Essentially, you need a plan. But there's a very particular way you need to make your plan to ensure that you actually succeed at following it and achieving your goals. And to make that plan, you need to make sure that your goal is big, specific, and with a deadline. So once you do that, you can then make your plan. How do you make your plan? Well, essentially, you take your goal, you then find the vehicle that you need to achieve that goal. Your vehicle is essentially what you need to do to achieve that goal. Now, once you have that vehicle defined and you know what that vehicle is, you know what you need to do, you then need to break that vehicle down into a smaller time component. So, for example, you start off with your goal, you then have what you need to do in the year to achieve that goal. You then break that down into what you have to do each quarter, and then you repeat the process, breaking the vehicle down into a smaller time component until you get down to a daily action. So you would go what you have to do in the year, what you have to do each quarter, what you have to do each month, what you have to do each week, and what you have to do each day to achieve your goal. Once you get that daily action, that is what you focus on each day. That's all you have to do. You show up, you do your daily action, you complete it, and over time, you will achieve your goal. Like I said at the start of the video, if you want to change your life and dominate the fuck out of 2023, you need 2 things. You need more of the right action, which we just covered in steps 2 and 3, and you need more of the right knowledge, because let's be fair, if you set a goal but you don't know how to achieve that goal, you're never going to achieve it. So if you want to fly to fucking Mars and you don't know how to build a rocket, you're never going to get there, okay? So you need to educate yourself relentlessly. You need to figure out what your goal is, and then you look at your vehicle or your plan and see, what do I need to do at each stage of my plan to get to the next stage? What piece of knowledge or what skill do I need to get to that next stage? If you have that piece of knowledge, if you have that skill, good. If you don't, you then need to learn it. So the way you learn it is you're going to be buying books, you're going to be watching YouTube videos, you're going to be investing in courses, you're going to be investing in mentors, whatever is really within your budget and the best type of learning that suits you. Like Alex Hormozy says, the best investment investment that you can make is in the S&P 500. So don't be skipping on investing in yourself and investing in courses and mentors and all. It is really just such a life hack. If you want to achieve something and someone has already achieved it, why would you not just pay them to tell you how to do it much faster, save you much more time, money and energy than trying it all yourself? Now, if you really want to change your life, you need to do something that has leverage. You need to focus on an area of your life that is going to ripple into every other area of your life. One of them areas is your training. So 95% of people fall into two categories. They either don't train at all, they don't go to the gym, or they go to the gym just to go and they don't really have a purpose when they're there. If you can pursue your physical goal, so the goal you set earlier, and you train with a purpose, essentially chasing that physical goal, and of course then you'll change your physique, you will watch how these effects spill into the rest of your life. So you'll have improved self-respect, improved self-confidence, improved discipline, improved mental health, and people will respect you more, and it will ripple and exponentially increase every other area of your life. So start training with purpose. Now, the reason I brought that up was because with every other goal, so if you have a financial goal or a purpose related goal, you can achieve that goal by providing a certain amount of value. When it comes down to a physical goal, you don't really have to provide value to anybody else to achieve that goal. You just have to go and you just have to put in the work in the gym and in your nutrition side of things. But if you want to achieve your financial goal or your purpose related goal, you need to provide value. Every single result you want in your life can be gotten by providing enough value. That's how the universe works, okay? You have to give to get. If you want a better physique, you go to the gym and you lift weights, okay? If you want more money, you have to provide more value to more people. But of course, the bigger the goal you set, the more value you need to provide. And to provide that amount of value, you need to have a certain level of competence or skill in that area to provide that amount of value. And that level of competence can only come from mastery of that craft or that skill or that area. You need to become a master in it. You need to become so incredibly good at it. Of course, that can be quite scary or overwhelming. How do you do that? Well, essentially, I have come up with the 2-hour mastery formula. You spend 1 hour a day practicing that craft, practicing the skill, chasing mastery in it physically, actually doing it, practicing it. And then you also spend 1 hour a day learning it, the theory side of it, trying to read books on it, take courses on it, and to combine that comes up to 2 hours a day. And if you do this 2-hour mastery formula every single day, you will eventually achieve mastery in that area. Now, of course, I understand that 2 hours can be quite a bit of time to give up every single day, so you have two options, right? You either make the sacrifices and you give up the 2 hours to chase mastery, or you do half the amount of time. You spend 1 hour a day chasing mastery, where you do 30 minutes of practicing and 30 minutes of learning. It's really up to you. Now, if you follow everything I told you to do in this video, you're going to be taking more action, you're going to be gaining more knowledge. You will develop a certain bit of knowledge that most people in the world don't have. And the thing about knowledge is that once you have it, you don't realize how important that knowledge is. You don't realize how few people have that knowledge. For example, I competed at a high level in Olympic weightlifting, where you do the snatch and the clean and jerk for 5 years. 99% of people have no idea about that sport or those lifts. Hence, I have this knowledge that I don't realize how few people have. You will also have a bit of knowledge like that. I believe it is your right to share that knowledge. Who are you to have this bit of knowledge that could improve somebody's life? Whether it's how to invest, whether it's how to get in shape, whether it's how to improve your life, whether it's how to study better for better exam results. You have this bit of knowledge, and it is your right to share it with other people to help them. You have this bit of knowledge that could improve other people's lives and improve their experience on this earth. It is your right to help them. The best way to do that now is with the internet. You have extreme leverage. You can create content around your passions and interests and help people who are 1 or 2 steps behind you in that area and don't have as much knowledge as you. And if you do that, if you show up daily, creating content daily, every day for 6+ months, you will change your life. You will build a thriving digital asset, all by helping people. Which brings us to the sponsor of this video, which is me. I run a company called Brand Builder, where we help people build their personal brands to over 100,000 followers in just 1 to 2 hours a day. If you're interested in building your personal brand on social media, click the first link in the description below and apply for our personal brand accelerator program. Now, folks, if you want to change your life and you want to dominate the fuck out of 2023, do what I tell you to do in this video. It will work. Now, I want to say thank you for watching. As always, all my paid and free resources are in the description below, so if you're interested in any of them, check out the links below. And again, thank you for watching. I will see you in the next video.